Hello, this is Julie Swartz, and this is the Diversity Practicum Reflection Presentation for EDU 5111. I completed my Diversity Practicum in Abilene USD 435. The building that I teach in has a student population that is less than 55% Caucasian. In Abilene, where I observed, the student population was more than 80% Caucasian. This shows a significant lack of diversity compared to my own district. Besides the ethnic diversity, there is also financial diversity among the two districts. My school, the majority of students are economically disadvantaged or are from poverty. In Abilene, only about half are economically disadvantaged. This drastically changes how teachers have to address students. While there are many pedagogical practices to keep in mind while teaching diverse learners, I am going to talk about three. A pedagogical difference between diverse learners and non-diverse learners are how many emotional deposits they require. Students from poverty require constant, positive emotional deposits. This builds relationships and support systems that they do not have at home. One of the main differences that I noticed observing in a less diverse district is the more formal language register. These students from Abilene are mostly in middle class and use a more formal register. I am used to hearing my students use a much more casual register because many of them are impoverished. It is up to the teachers to teach them this formal register. Another difference that I noticed in Abilene is that the behavior problems from these middle class students were less drastic and probably happened for different reasons. Whereas my students from poverty, a lot of their actions are out of fear, just like Payne states in Understanding Poverty. After completing this course in practicum, I have two main professional goals. The first one is to make more emotional deposits. My students do not have a support system or good relationships at home, and so any emotional positive deposits that a teacher can make is good for the students. My plan is to try to give every single student at least one emotional deposit for each of their 30-minute music class periods to start. I also plan to increase this number as the year goes on. My second SMART professional goal is to apologize to my students more. These students need to realize that their teachers are humans too and that we make mistakes. If they realize that we make mistakes, then they will feel more comfortable making their own mistakes. I plan to accomplish and measure this goal by taking a few seconds out of my day to reflect on any mistakes that I've made and if I acknowledge and apologize to the students after making those mistakes. Hopefully, eventually this will become a more natural process for me as a teacher. Overall, this course in practicum has taught me a lot about teaching diverse students. I cannot wait to start using these practices in my classroom.